Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon back on the DC Universe Online test server, continuing coverage of Birds of Prey, episode 37. So I'm just going to do another round of dailies, and we'll see if we get some different ones.
Lex is a madman, but he's a genius-level delegator. I'm willing to bet he's working with organized
So
crime
even if I
gangs.
get the same ones, I'm going to go ahead and keep it rolling, because it looks like there's enough variety of interactions based on what we saw in the first video. And if you missed that, just use the card in the upper right. Alright, so Canary gives you the free mark. And then we gotta go over to Harley and
Airborne
Ivy.
pheromones are intensifying people's basic instincts. Regular folks, the police, you name it. Everyone wants to pin it on me.
Okay, so all three of those were exactly the same missions as the three I got last time. Which makes me wonder if that was just luck, or maybe there's just enough variety in the missions that all three are always the same every day. Because we have seen that before. Like we see that in Doomed Metropolis. Those missions are always the same. Okay, so if we pick up the Harley box, we are going to have to do animal rescue first, despite the overlaps. So, bam. And then we gotta wait for the cooldown. That spray is a bit long. Take a look at the cats. Something else to pay attention to is look at the credit. Like, I did 2 lions and 1 dog and I got 9, so the counter is a little bit crazy here. Is that only 1 cat? Okay, let's see how much this gives us. So that gave us 3, but it was 1 cat. Also note the variant cat colors, so could that mean that we're going to get more pets? I would like to get these lions as a base item. If they could, package it with the ball of yarn, sort of how Wonder Dog was packaged with the blanket and the bowl. There's a 2-color cat. Oops, I think I fired too quickly there. Okay, it's still counted. So the other lion does wait for you to interact. Okay, that one is done. I still don't know how to do this one. I'll have to look that up to see if someone else was able to cover it. But apparently, like, if you do that one, it unlocks a weekly bounty, which is a group mission. It's not a solo bounty. That could actually be a problem, because, whoops, here's the gun. Yeah, having a requirement that unlocks a group bounty could be an issue, because you are kind of thinning the crowd. Like, there's that extra step. So when you have an extra step, not everyone is going to be doing the bounty like at once. Like, if you have the bounty outright, then everyone can just head there like at will. Just teleport here and then go straight to the bounty. But now when people call it out, you're only going to get a few people, while some people are going to be stuck on that initial part. So I don't really like that too much, and that's you're gonna see that's gonna be a problem once it's live. And like, it'll probably be manageable in the beginning, but then when this DLC goes out of relevancy, or even like when the next one comes out and this one stays in relevancy, there's going to be a lot less traffic. So that's something they should really keep in mind when they try to add like some fancy details like that. I mean, there's already going to be an issue with alternating like a bounty in the same spot, as we saw in Metal 2. Like right now it's alright, but just wait till this comes out and see how bad that becomes. So yeah, they definitely should consider DLCs when they fall out of relevancy. We do see that quite a bit with the various different things they do with the bounties. And I think adding like some kind of special drop does help.
I'll take it from here.
Like, you know, if you're passing by Chaos Gotham and there's a group doing the Shadow Golem, you might as well do it because you might get that drop. And then you have like other bounties that don't have a drop. So there's less chance of passerbys just hopping on. Now, despite this being in Manhattan, Metropolis, which is larger and things tend to be slower in larger maps, like no matter how efficient, these dailies so far are not that bad. The only one is sometimes this pheromone one that I'm doing now can come into spawn problems. So we'll probably see the spawn problems get even worse like when we're live. Because right now there's like nobody here. Now, because I rolled like the 3 same exact missions as last time, it is going to make me want to do this again. And I would say if I get the exact missions 3 times in a row, it's probably like this for, like, there's no randomness. You're just going to get these 3 missions, which I'm totally fine with. It sort of makes the open world daily more consistent. Because if you notice with the ones that have the randomized missions, if you get 3 that are really close to each other, like for example in Thanagar, and it's also a small map, you could actually finish Thanagar in like 4 minutes. And then if you get like 3 spread out missions, you know, you're bordering on 10 minutes. Alright, let me highlight that one. Yeah, I just want to test this node. Because the first time I recorded this, the quest nodes that were complete were still being marked as white dots. So maybe they fixed that. So these are the suppressed crime mission, and not the pheromone. The pheromone one was always marked wrong anyway. Like, I think that doesn't have a red dot no matter what. Oh, this is one of the clues. I wonder if this is in a fixed location every time. I'll have to remember that spot. Check it again. Okay, so that's basically 3 random objects across the city. And that was marked by a dot. So I think if you see like a lone white dot on the map, it has a chance of being that. It would be nice if they kind of used more icons than the white dot. These boxes count as 2. Okay, so I completed the mission and yet the icons are still here for these guys. That's something that would be nice if they cleaned up. Alright, let's fly around it a little bit and see if we could find those other clues. Alright, so here's something. Okay, so they didn't fix the quest marker issues because the animal rescue thing is done, but yet this dog is marked. And this tree is marked still. See, like something you might want to do is complete the dailies so it wipes the white dots, and then that way you could find these clues a little bit more easily. But right now it's just confusing because they're all mixed in and marked by the same icon, marked by the same symbol on the map. Alright, there's the last one. Return to Lois.
Who spread these pheromones? And why
Alright, so Lois unlocks 2 things. Now we can talk to...
Could you take my camera drone
Thanks to you,
scoops
I've got
and
a
get
few
pictures
leads
of
about
yourself in
unknown
action?
metahumans on the
It'll be
rampage.
Now I wonder if
My
that's a
sources
one-time
say
thing.
metahumans escaped from a
What do you
hidden
say?
lab
So
in town.
maybe that thing where we
While
search
you're
for the
stopping
3
them,
things
I'd
is just
appreciate
one
any
time, and then
information
these
that
will
proves
unlock
or
weekly.
disproves my source's information.
That's what I'm hoping. Let's turn these in.
Hooray! Thanks for saving our furry friends!
Thank you. Keep this up, and I'll owe you one.
Thanks. That's a few more criminals getting the punishment they deserve.
Alright, so I just want to clean up the journal a little bit. Okay, so escape this experiment, defeat metahuman experiment. They used to put a number, like whether that's 4 or 8, and that would kind of allow you to gauge how hard the bounty is. That's a weekly because it has 8 marks. This I have no idea because it's marked by 5. Get pics of rioters. So this overlaps the daily missions, but we just have to take pictures of it. Did we get an item for that? Okay, I'm not sure how we're supposed to take pictures. Maybe they're using the screenshot function? Get cat in tree snapshot. Get pheromone. Okay, so this would be a pheromone snapshot. Let me just make sure I didn't miss an item or something. Nope, I don't see anything additional here. So what happens if I go here? How do I get a snapshot? Okay, so well, it's not the screenshot function. I didn't think that would be it. Yeah, I really don't see anything here. Let's take a peek at the bounty. See if there's anyone there. Notice that these buildings aren't wrecked. So this is it's a fixed up version of Metropolis. And in reference to New York, that's not actually the Metropolis Museum of Art, that would be the Guggenheim. Alright, so the bounty looks like he would be in a fixed spot. What's going on down here? It looks like there's definitely other missions. So that kind of suggests that I happened to get extremely lucky and got the same 3 missions. There's more pheromone people. There doesn't seem to be a way to take a snapshot. Let me take a look back at that starting point again. Maybe I need to get something. I did interact with something there, but maybe it failed to pick up. Okay, here it is. Why didn't that work before? Okay, I did touch that before. Okay, so that is a trinket that lasts 1 hour. Seems pretty straightforward. It's a lion. Now, this naturally would be easier to do. while you have the dailies. Okay, so here we go. So we need rioters. Get a pick of escaped experiment. So let's see if we can get close to the bounty without it attacking. Why did the pheromone objective disappear though? Okay, this I believe is rioters. Okay, so that trinket also stays up for a while. Basically, you would just kind of kick that off and then run your dailies. So now I just have to wait for it to cool down. They should really just have it stay out until it cools down, because, like, you know, what's the point in giving us this delay? It doesn't really, you know, it's not making things harder, it's just being annoying. Oh, it shares the same cooldown as the regular pet, too. Okay. How close do we have to get to this guy? Just a second. I think we actually have to be in combat, so... Did he get it? Alright. I'm kind of thinking this might be a one-time thing because it has that odd reward of 5 marks rather than 8.
Awesome, thanks. These pictures are gonna make you big.
Okay, so we get that item as a base pet. Okay, so these two don't have the icon, so it's likely that they're one-time things, which is pretty cool. Because that would be annoying to have to look for those 3 things every time. Oh, actually, I'm not sure about the bounty, because we didn't do the bounty, so it didn't actually clear the lowest mission yet. But let's take a look at the space item. And also, I'll open up the other boxes. Last time when I ran these, it looks like they didn't fill in the base item drops yet. Because when I opened these boxes, there were only gear choices. Yep. Yeah, so these just haven't been filled in yet. Okay, so let's get this back on. Okay, I think I have the extra pet still. Okay, so I just want to make sure we delete this. Okay, I think that is it for this video. So it was kind of good to get that investigation mission cleared up, and that basically unlocks what I'm hoping is the weekly bounty. And once we have a chance to do the bounty, maybe we can figure out if that investigation part resets or not. I'm kind of guessing no, because we did get a reward for that. And the Jimmy thing definitely looked like it was a one-time thing, because obviously they wouldn't give you multiple of those base pets.
Greetings, visitor.
Okay, stay tuned for more Birds of Prey in the future, and thanks for watching.